Hello, this is Dennis Usilski again. I am the blacksmith from Tucker Jones House and the creator of Tavern puzzles. We are now going to do another addition to our video solutions. The solution that we're going to do today, the one that's been requested, is the Long Island Catch. The Long Island Catch is a chain puzzle. It has 12 steps to its solution, and we originally designed this one in 1996. So let's begin once again. The way it works is Don is going to read the solution. I'll demonstrate those moves so that you can see what the written solution translates to in a video solution. You can receive the printed solution off of our website. So let's begin.
Okay, Dennis. The first step in the solution says to identify all the parts. So we're going to go on the assumption that when you're trying to solve this puzzle, you have already identified all the parts. Now if you start with step 2, it tells us to pick up the fish by the tail and turn it head down, allowing the chain and the rings to hang off the head. If you could hold that a little more to the side, Dennis, we could see that a little bit better, so we can let everybody take a look at what it looks like when it's in its starting position. There we go. The next step is to move the object ring up the chain and past the beads over the head and to the tail, and then return the fish to a flat position.
It comes to the tail and now to the flat position.
Okay. Move the top loop of the chain to the head side of the top fin. Can you point to what we mean by the top fin, Dennis, so everybody knows?
This is the top fin, and we've moved the chain to the head side of the top fin.
Okay. Drop the tail ring through the slot and adjust the chain to even up the head and tail rings.
So now we're making sure we've not crossed the chain. I'm dropping that ring through to create this loop with this bead sitting on top of the slot. We've got the loop and we've adjusted the chain so it's the same length.
And if you were following the solution that's printed out and has diagrams, your fish should look like it does in figure 2. Next, we're going to move the object ring past the bead and the head and down onto the chain and rings.
So we're going to go past the bead, past the head, and down onto the chain.
Move the object ring up the chain through the bottom side of the slot, pass only the top of the object ring over the bead, and back down through the top side of the slot to the chain. This sounds like a lot to do, but I'm sure you can show it very easily, Dennis.
It's actually a simple move, and basically what we're trying to make sure you don't do is remove the ring from the slot. So we just want to go up far enough so it goes over top of the bead and then back down into the slot, dragging the loop of chain with it.
Okay, that should be figure 3 in the printed solution. The next step is to move the tail ring up through the slot and over the top fin.
So this would put it back to its original starting position.
Now, is that the tail ring you just moved?
That is the tail ring I just moved, and now it's back over the top fin and back to its starting position.
Okay, and does it matter where that bead is? I just saw that bead fall down. Does that matter at this point?
The bead will find its way down to the ring.
Okay. Next step. Move the object ring up over the head and back to the tail, bringing the chain along.
So what happens is, as we move along, the chain has got to move with the ring to put it back into that position.
Okay. Step 10. Pass the head ring up through the slot and over the top fin. And now you can adjust the chain so that the ring hangs free.
Now this is the same move as we did with the tail ring, except now we're making the loop with the head ring and adjusting the chain so we have a nice loop.
Okay. If you're following along on the solution, this is figure 4. Step 11. With the tail ring lying flat on top of the tail, slide the object ring and chain past the head. Lay the object ring flat on top of the head.
So we're going to come off the head and lay the ring on the top.
And that other ring falling off should not matter at all,
No,
should it?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Just make sure you keep track of which is the object
Just
ring.
make sure you just have the one little loop as such.
Okay.
We're ready to come off.
Yes, we are.
I'm
We're up to
excited.
step 12, and it says drop the object ring through the bottom side of the slot first, and then remove.
So now it's just going to come right past that bead and come out.
And there we go.
Now to reassemble, we're going to do the same thing in reverse. Now I'm going to go through the steps in a nice motion where you can see if you drag the chain with the object ring, you can make this look ever so smooth. But the loop is the same front and rear, so basically we're making a loop, passing the ring past the loop that we've made, returning the ring back to the tail, returning the chain back to its original position, and the piece back to its starting position, as such. And once again, remember, jiggle, don't force.
And also remember, try not to knot up the chain. If you do, you're going to have to go back to the beginning. That's all for now. Until next time.